I don't care. I still think we're like so fucking on it.
I think so.
We're gonna nail it.
Yeah, it looks like we've got everything all set up already. And
oh yeah, balls to the walls, Johnny. Let's go. We're gonna be doing this 400 and for the 451st time, and we have the All-Star of season 10. I'm gonna call you that from now on.
Ooh,
Johnny. Johnny Renton's in here with us, people. I know I don't usually introduce people before we've started the show.
Yeah,
but I just like to. For the people that shut it off before the theme song, those dirty pricks.
Yeah.
And they're always wondering, who is that guy?
Yeah.
Who is that guy that's always with Pete? And that's Johnny Renton. That's Johnny Renton. And you know what? He's wearing official Dutch Hall merch
like
right
always.
on his body, like always. And you too can get your Dutch Hall merch by going to Pete Van Dyke Comedian and clicking the Dutch Hall merch store link, and you go in there and buy one of those shirts, and you look pretty sharp.
Yeah, you do.
Just like Johnny Renton.
Hair not included.
Yeah. And also go check out Johnny's show on Monday nights.
The Lazy Flamingo. There's 3 shows left as of right now.
Yeah, so go check out the show before it leaves the Lazy Flamingo, because it is a treat. I did it last night. It was another treat. I enjoyed it as always. And I wanted Johnny's got some great headliners lined up for the last few shows. So go there and support Johnny at Hess Village, the Lazy Flamingo, Monday nights, 8:00.
Yep.
That's
I
it.
think that's everything, yeah.
Yeah, pay what you can. It's not even like you don't have to be rich.
No. And the last show, August 28th, is going to be an all-headliner show.
Wow.
Closed out by Wes Barker, who has done like everything there is to do in magic and comedy and has combined those worlds, and it's a very entertaining show.
I like it. An all headliner show. I can't remember there being the last one in Hamilton.
Yeah,
I cannot remember the last time we had an all headliner show in Hamilton that I have seen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be a good one.
Yeah.
So go see it, guys. And also, if you want to come see me, I think me and Johnny are both on this show at Swazi's in Waterford on August 31st.
Yeah, that'll be a fun one too. I did the last one. It was a great time.
This is not a Dutch Hall production like normal. This is another person that I'm just on a show. But still, you can come out and watch me and Johnny tell some jokes. And I think Jason headlining that one?
Yeah, Jason Allen's
headlining that one. So
and then Alex Van Ham's on it as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't
know. He's another Norfolk guy. Well, he's kind of half Norfolk, half Toronto, but
Alex Van Ham, and he's a Norfolk guy?
He's I think Port Rowan or something.
Well, yeah.
So technically Norfolk guy.
Well, I know some Van Hams. I think
they're farmers too. So
I probably know his family.
Exactly. Yeah.
yeah. This is gonna be good.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, yeah. Come out and watch us Norfolk boys tell some dick jokes.
Yep.
And Swazi's is the best place. Anyways, it's my favorite place to go. Swazi.
Yeah, it is really cool.
Yeah, I love that place. Swaz is a great guy. That's the 31st, and on September 1st at the Rec Room in Toronto, I will be hosting the finale of Getting Hip to the Hip with 50 Mission Cap. If you'd like some tickets, reach out to me at thedutchhall@gmail.com, and we will get you some free tickets because I got a couple burning a hole in my pocket.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that's it. That's it, Johnny. I wanted to get the business out of the way right up front.
Yeah, might as well.
We didn't mention Clean Flow, but you know what? Clean Flow, you're in our hearts. You're on our lips. You're always what we think about Clean Flow. Believe me.
Yeah.
If people don't know about Clean Flow, you're not paying attention to this program. I'll tell you that, because we're singing their praises every week. Clean Flow is the best.
Yeah. Even the chairs in front of us are Clean Flow.
That's right.
Yep.
Yeah. Put Clean Flow right on your French fries, Johnny.
Yeah, you can.
It's good stuff.
Yeah.
Lube
they
up
slide down your throat real easy. Yeah.
Yeah. Right. They do. That's it.
Yep.
You know what? Let's just fucking roll this show by doing the thing we do called the theme song. Oh, Christ. This one, right?
Yep.
Go.
And ladies and gentlemen, introducing your host of Live from the Dutch Hall and two-time President's Club Award winner, Pete Van Dyke.
Hey, everybody. What are you doing, guys? There, come on. Welcome to the Pool Shed in Pine Grove, everyone. What a nice round of applause. Welcome, welcome, welcome. 451 in the Pool Shed. We are back again, and ladies and gentlemen, it's lonely because Kev's got a new job. He's busy. Beaver is, of course, in the heat of tobacco. He's losing all his weight.
Yep.
So we're stuck, just the two of us here to do a marathon. It's the summer holidays marathon. It's going to be a two-parter. You might notice some of our clothing is going to be the same for 2 episodes in a row. Well, that's because Johnny's always like that.
Yeah, mine never changes.
Yeah.
I only own one outfit. Yeah.
Ernest goes to camp or whatever. You know? So anyways, I you know who I am, but that other handsome devil sitting beside me, that guy, he is the one, the only Johnny Renton, everybody.
Smithies, are they booing me?
No, they're saying Boo Earns. Boo Earns.
Yeah, Boo Earns.
Boo Earns.
Boo Earns, Johnny. Crowd actually loves you.
Yeah.
Hey, welcome to the show, John.
Thanks, buddy.
We are, as I said, this is a wheel show. You got this wheel I like. There's
I do
some really
too,
cool
actually.
stuff on this wheel tonight. So I'm going to introduce it to you right off the hop here. First of all, we have UFOs. It's a real fucking deal.
Yeah.
And I can't believe it's not a bigger deal. But
Yeah. Nobody seems to give a fuck.
yeah. Stand Up 101, where we'll teach you how to write some jokes. Flying Corolla. I tell you a story about a flying Corolla.
Ooh.
Yeah. Dutch Hall News. It's the Dutch Hall News.
Yeah.
It's the Dutch Hall News.
One of my favorite segments.
Joke book. You know that. I might need glasses for that one. Oh, shit. It's going down. It's going down, Brown. Jeez. It's just terrible.
Yeah, we just broke the wheel, people.
The ones that are the worst, are these the ones that we have to do because they fell off the wheel? Or no? This one I got back, so.
All right, so that one can go back.
Free Hank.
I
think these are on backwards or some fucking thing.
I mean, I wouldn't mind doing the stand-up 101. That one sounds fun. It flew off, but it went on pretty easy.
This one's going to be tough.
Yeah, this one flew off just like the UFOs like to fly off.
All right, so the UFO one, because it flew off, we're going to do it.
All right.
Because that one's got too many magnets that fell right off of it.
Yeah.
So I can't believe it, but I had my YouTubes on yesterday, or not yesterday, but last week.
Yeah.
And it just says live coverage of the UFO hearings in Congress, United States Congress.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I go and I watch it, right?
Yeah.
And it's like congressmen interviewing like these army people about UFOs.
Really?
And they're asking if they're real. And there's some things that the guys will answer. And then some things the guy would be like, that's classified.
Yeah.
And I can only tell you in a closed door session the answer to that.
Oh, okay. Yep.
And then other times he'd say enough that you knew what he was talking about, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Kind of hint at it. But
Yeah, like they go, have you found wreckage from something not of this world or whatever? And they'll say yes. And they go, have you found like any alien life form?
yeah.
And they go, well, we are not able to ascertain, but like the exact origins of this, but we did find alien biologics or something.
Oh, okay.
Or whatever.
Yeah.
And that, which means like a body of something, right?
Yeah, or shit.
So, well, maybe shit. Yeah.
Yeah, they could be just lumps
Alien
of,
poop?
Yeah, lumps of glowing turds.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, they basically told you, yeah, there's UFOs and there's aliens, and they talked about that one that the army guys took the video of and all that stuff, and they said, why did this take so long to kind of get out and all that stuff? And it's pretty clear that there are things that they don't know about that are like way better than anything we can do.
Yeah.
And I think that they're the fact that they're like saying it in Congress and it's covered live, like you can watch it on C-SPAN or whatever, you know?
Yeah.
And no one gives a fuck, right?
No.
Like no one's like there's no real difference to your life though, right?
No,
Knowing
it shouldn't.
It's like, yeah, aliens come down and look at our stuff once in a while and there's nothing, they're way better than us.
Yeah.
And you're like, okay.
Yeah, and they've been sneaking past us for years, and we're only now catching them. So
Yeah, they're not really disrupting us very much,
No.
right? Like they seem to be letting us do our thing. So I'm cool with them so far.
yeah,
Right?
I'm pro alien.
Yeah, pro alien. They've
Yeah.
done nothing to bother me.
No.
Now, let's say that this story is true, Johnny, that the aliens, they like the UFOs were able to come down to like nuclear facilities and disarm all the nuclear warheads and then arm them again and then disarm them and stuff, you know,
Yeah.
and then take off. Would you still be pro alien? Like, are you still?
Depends on where they shoot those warheads.
No, they didn't shoot them.
Oh.
They just showed that they have the
Oh, that they have the power
capability
to do it? Oh, fuck yeah.
to manipulate
I'd still be
your
pro
weapons.
alien.
Yeah, still pro alien.
Yeah.
Okay.
You want them on your side if they can control all the weapons.
Yeah, they're probably saying they're
They're
not
listening to this right now, being like, okay, those guys are safe.
Oh, because we're pro alien.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. We could use the listeners actually.
Exactly. Yeah.
Just comment and like and subscribe. You know, like come on, aliens. I don't think they can discern that. Is that one of the demographics on my YouTube? Demographic?
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. You got like men, women, aliens. Anyways, I think that they should do more shit. The aliens.
Yeah.
If they have this cool stuff, why don't you come down and show us how to work it? You know?
Exactly. Yeah. Teach us some things.
Yeah, because like it seems like they're using some sort of like this was also in the hearing. They said that this thing could go like this vehicle that they saw, it maneuvered like nothing that they saw before. It went faster than anything they saw before, and it and it left no vapor trail or heat source or like anything that would show that it's propelled by like a combustion engine. You know?
Yep.
So it's fueled by something else, right? And I'm like, it could be gravity.
Yeah. Something crazy like
And
that.
they might just be traveling through time and space itself.
That would be cool.
Imagine that.
Yeah.
That you can go to not only any planet, but like any time, you know?
So they could come here in the 60s and then like be back again 2 minutes later in our time in like this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because maybe they're going through dimensions or something, you know? Stuff that we can't even really get.
Yeah.
And then they're just like going and manipulating. They're like, oh, this Earth's gonna like blow up. So we're gonna go and manipulate it so that it doesn't.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah. Go back a couple years and teach people something without them knowing we taught them something. And
Yeah, see if we can fix it. And then it doesn't work and we figure another way to fuck it up. And then
Yeah.
they have to go to make another dimension where they go and try to fix that.
yeah. And eventually they're just going to get fed up with us.
Yeah.
And let us die. Yeah.
Yeah. That's how it's got to end.
Yeah.
You're just unteachable.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think, you know how we're not like animals? You know how we're kind of like, there's animals and there's people and they're like, do other animals look at like us like another animal? Or do they look at us as being the weird thing too?
I mean, some of them just look at us as food,
Really?
like bears and.
Oh yeah. Bears.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of the things on the wheel there is free Hank.
Hank the bear.
Hank the bear, yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, Hank the bear. Hank
That's what
the
we call a
tank.
segue.
Yeah, Hank the,
Prelude into stand up 101.
hey, it's right on the wheel. It's,
Yeah.
we don't have to even spin it. The rest of them are going to just fucking fly off.
Well, yeah, that was one of the ones that flew off too.
Yeah,
so.
so we might as well just do it.
Yep.
Hank the Tank was a bear that was reportedly responsible for over 21 break-ins in the Lake Tahoe area.
Oh, I think I did see something about this.
And apparently the one house it broke into, it ate a 2-liter, a 2-gallon tub of ice cream. Okay? And so like this bear was kind of getting a reputation because it was like going into people's garages and you know, like going through their freezers and stuff. And turns out they found it. They captured it. They identified it as the culprit. And it turns out it is not a male bear at all. It's a female bear.
Oh.
And she was committing her crimes with 3 cubs in tow.
Oh.
And
little accomplices.
yeah. And turns out there's a whole campaign to free Hank or Henrietta, whatever you want to call her. But
Hankette.
she's I don't know if she should be punished
No.
for being hungry,
Yeah.
you know, and then people are not like, but when you're breaking and entering, you know, there deserves to be a punishment, bear or human, right? Doesn't there need to be?
I don't know, right? Because our laws are only supposed to be about us, and animals kind of get a free pass. Like, I'm not allowed to shit on the side of the street. I get in trouble when I do it.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
They do frown on that.
Yeah, they don't like it.
No. Yeah, can't do that. I
No.
thought that. Yeah, you can't even urinate.
No.
That is crazy.
Yeah. Like if I see a fire hydrant, I want to mark it as my own.
Yeah, like I don't understand not being able to pee outside. Like that's stupid.
Yeah.
Like they have parks in cities.
Mm-hmm.
Can't you piss on the tree in a park? Like no, that's indecent or whatever. I'm like,
Actually, I did see a homeless person peeing on a tree across from Levity
yeah, there you go.
like 2 days ago.
Yeah, that's nothing wrong with that.
No, no, that was fine.
Yeah, like I just don't see a problem with the homeless guy taking a piss on the street. Like that is
No.
a normal thing. I don't like him taking a shit on the street, to be quite frank.
Yeah.
You know, that's a little nasty.
Yeah.
But there's certain countries where they don't care at all.
No, you can just drop a grumper in the middle of the road.
Yeah, just sit there and drop one. And I don't know, there's a certain amount of freedom of that. They're just being on the go and just
Yeah.
side of the road, just taking a shit. And then people just go on with their business. They don't even look at you.
No.
You know, just doing your thing.
Yeah. Just-
It's me. There's a certain amount of freedom in that.
Oh,
I
yeah.
tell you.
It'd be fun until you step in shit, and then it's less fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like there's the idea of freedom that it really interests me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like I've always wanted to be a free man. You know what I mean? And it's hard to do because like most people got to work for somebody, and then you're not free. You're owned by them. You got to like act like them and dress like them and talk like them, whatever they fucking make you do, right?
Yeah.
And then some people are like in a marriage or they have kids, you know, and you're not really free because you're like, you got to think about them. You can't be selfish and you can't like just go do what you want. You got to consider them, you know, or you got family, you know, you got people you love, you know.
Yeah.
So freedom, it means you can't have none of that. Right?
Yeah. So I guess I have freedom.
Well, you have people.
Yeah.
You have people you love.
Oh yeah.
And that's the thing. It's
Probably
like,
too many.
yeah, right. It's like if you knew you could achieve anything you wanted in life, but you had to like give up all the relationships with the people that you love. I don't know if it's worth it, you know?
Yeah, that's fair.
Right? That would be tough. I wouldn't be able to do it. I don't think anything would be worth it.
No.
Like any sort of glory that I could accomplish would not be worth losing like
everything.
Because those are the people that are going to take care of you if some bad happens.
Exactly. Yeah. When you inevitably fall from grace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which happens to every single person.
Yeah.
Because no one's like it's not like if you survive long enough, it ends bad.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And if you don't survive long enough, it's because it ended bad.
Yeah. So like, I don't know if you're gonna really. There's a point. I always say there's like in the story of my life, there needs to be an arc.
Yep.
You know. So I think I've hit my bottom. Like I think I've gone through my like.
You've done the bottom of the bell curve. Now you just got to come back.
Now I need the redemption story.
Yeah.
Right. And then there's the
movie that comes out about it.
Like I had the fall from grace and the terrible like bottom, and then the redemption has to happen now, and then after the redemption the story's over, but I'm still alive, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
And then it's like the epilogue, and then that's just the like boring shit until I die.
Yeah.
I kind of want to stretch out my redemption story as long as I can, right?
I guess, yeah.
Like maybe I gotta aim to be like to finally achieve success. Like by the time I'm like 80.
Yeah, aim later kind of thing.
Yeah. And then I got like maybe a 5-10 year run. And then I'm pretty much just like
dead. Yeah.
Then I'm welcome death by that point.
Yeah. At that point, you become Betty White, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
just a like 95-year-old person who couldn't give two fucks.
And then the next cold's going to get you.
Yep.
So you're just living for the moment like you're supposed to the whole time. Right. And then those are the good days.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you do it right. I tell you, you see some people that are doing it right, like old guys.
Yep.
Like Jimmy England, like that,
oh yeah,
that guy's doing it. That guy's still like in the game. Man.
Oh yeah,
like he's like really, really hustling and working on his jokes, and like he cares.
Yeah,
and I like seeing a guy that doesn't have to care, that cares. That to me is like, because like yeah, I don't know. It's like there's some, when you see people that are doing it and it's the wrong reasons.
Yep.
Yeah,
they're just in it because they want to get famous or
they just want girls or they want whatever. How do you make money at this? When you're asking how do you make money at this, you're probably
not ready to make money at this.
No. You have to realize that you're not going to make money at this.
No.
You're not. Even if you do, eventually you won't.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah. Like, just don't get used to it. Like that's the thing that I think is important is like, don't get too excited when something good happens. Don't get too down when something bad happens.
Exactly, yeah, because it's all going to come out neutral in the end. So
yeah, just like ride it out. It's nice to enjoy your good times, right?
Yeah,
but and you can let yourself be sad in your sad times, but they're not going to last.
Yeah,
either one of them. So just ride it out. It's the ride.
Exactly. Yeah.
What do you think? Like some people get real when you're depressed and you say like this is the ride of life, and then it people can say that to you, and if you're depressed you're just like it's a ride that leads you to like terrible, always a terrible conclusion, because your brain's broken and it only goes to that place, right?
Yeah.
But like when you're healthier and you say stuff like that, it really like makes perfect sense.
Yeah. It's like the end of Dewey Cox.
Yeah. It's just like it's something that's uplifting. I remember it's like if I say to you, life is meaningless, is that a positive thing or a negative thing?
I guess it depends on the way you look at it, right? Because like I see it as you're saying life is meaningless, as in like your decisions don't really matter. Everything's going to end up the way it's supposed to end up. And just try to enjoy it as much as you can.
That's the way I mean it. It's like, it doesn't matter. Like, just fucking do it. Like, it's going to be, either way, it'll be fine.
Yeah.
Like, it really doesn't matter. I fucking hate decisions so much.
I know, me too.
Because I'm like, I just don't care. Like, there's very few things that I really care about. You know what I really like to see? What happens.
Yeah.
I like to just like let what happens happen and then do that. And, no one else in my life does.
Yeah.
Like they want plans.
Exactly. Yeah. They want to know what's happening.
And I'm like, why can't we just like see what happens?
Exactly. Yeah.
It's because when we see what happens, we end up getting lost. I go, and we see parts of the city we'd never see before.
Yeah. You get to do cool shit and get good stories. And
we have great stories. And, sure, it's a little like nerve wracking at the time, but fucking makes you feel alive.
I know, yeah.
I don't know.
I'm the same way a lot of times too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will eventually probably perish from this personality trait.
Yeah.
Because I always end up being in bad situations, but I managed to get myself out of them. And but one time I won't.
Yeah. Yeah. There will be the one time the person will not respond to your joke that you've made or something.
Yeah, or won't be able to just run fast enough.
Exactly. Yeah.
But they're because it keeps getting progressively like worse.
Yeah.
Like each incident kind of gets me closer, and then I know I have to like not stop. I have to stop.
Yeah, or at least slow down.
Yeah, slow down. I have had a couple runs in my life like that where I kept doing these like drinking occasions,
Yep.
and then each one would be like really awesome stories,
Yeah.
but like more progressive trouble, like that.
Like every time it's getting that little bit worse. And
Yeah, like one time we just ruined a party, and the next time we got fined by the Legion, and then the next time I think was like, oh, we got beat up by those Lebanese guys.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So like it kept getting progressively worse, and then it was like the next one we're in jail for sure, so we should stop doing that.
Yeah.
And we stopped having those events, you know.
Yeah.
And then you forget after years go by, and then you find another reason to get all boozed up.
Yeah.
and then
bad shit happens again. And
I'm like, I can just get drunk on vacation like this, right? Like, so it's vacation, no rules, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I get hurt on every vacation because I'm boozed and doing stupid shit, you know?
That's why I don't take vacations.
I know, dude.
I just get boozed up what I want for the most part.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I watch you, the way you drink, and it makes me so like nostalgic,
Oh, yeah.
you know, for the times where my body would allow me to do that on a regular, like on the reg.
Yeah. I mean, I've slowed down quite a bit in the last couple months.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I used to.
Caught up to you a bit?
Well, no, I used to drink like twice as much. It was just getting expensive and stuff. So I took like a weekend off just to try to lower my tolerance to it a bit. Yeah. And then now I just drink like probably about half as much as I was, and not as frequent either. It's not 7 days a week anymore. It's like 6.
It's not sustainable forever.
No.
It's
it gets
fun
expensive.
to do. It gets very expensive unless you're getting stuff handed to you. You know, my daughter tells me that they just give girls free drinks in the city if they're attractive enough.
Yeah.
Because they want you to
be in the bar.
And then they can bring in dirtbags who just want to be in a place where there's attractive girls.
Yeah.
And like she says, you'll get free drinks, free food, like whatever.
Like whatever you want, basically. Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm like, God damn it, man. That seems like that isn't a fantasy for a man. Like they'll never pay me and you, like, or give us free shit just to show up somewhere because we're.
Isn't that what they do for comedy?
Well, maybe they'll do that for our joke telling abilities, but for our handsomeness.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean,
it's always for our charm, Johnny. But when you got the looks of us, why the fuck don't we get free shit?
Exactly. Yeah, just for being pretty.
Well, I'll tell you, free cheesecake. We're gonna get free cheesecake.
We are gonna get free cheesecake
for these mugs right here.
Yeah,
it's free cheesecake.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, there's girls that like us, John.
There is.
There are. I know that for a fact. There's girls that are like dig the two of us.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah.
You imagine the damage me you could do on the road?
Oh yeah, be like father son fuck tour basically. Yeah,
it'd be like a father son fuck tour. Yeah. Except for I'm married and would never do it.
Yeah,
and of course you have a lady friend as well.
Exactly.
Probably frown upon it.
I think she might frown upon it. Yeah.
Yeah. So we probably
we probably wouldn't get cheesecake after that. So
no. Luckily, we're not live streaming this. Thank God. She has no idea what we're saying.
No.
Hopefully, we'll eat the cheesecake before this even comes out.
Exactly. Yeah.
What we are doing. Do you know when we started this?
I don't, but it should have a timer.
Oh yeah. I got it. Okay, we're about halfway. That's
wow.
What I think. That's about what I fingered.
Really? I figured we were like 15 in.
Oh yeah. I always get a little nervous when I do that for the first time. You check it on the time because it could be like 5 minutes in.
Yeah.
And you're like, "Fuck, this is gonna be a long show."
We're gonna get through the whole wheel.
Yeah.
See, there's some of these that I'm really, really wanting to do though. Like I love the Dutch Hall News. I love Stand Up 101. So
let's see.
No. Position of the day.
So what? The Thursday is when this comes out.
So Thursday be the 10th.
The 10th of August. You might have to read this, Johnny.
I can do that.
Oh wait, I got it. August 10th. Ooh, this one. I don't know. I'm gonna have to bring this right to the camera later, but this one, if I could describe it, the man would be like I don't know. Let's say you're trying to make a triangle,
Okay.
and you're like make your body all straight, and then you put your arms straight too on the ground. It's like a reverse push-up.
Yeah,
you know?
a reverse push-up, and then it creates an X between the two of them.
Yeah, and then the girl, she'll straddle you, and then she'll ends up putting her hands around your ankles, and then you bang like that.
Yeah, that actually sounds pretty fun.
Yeah, that one actually would work. Some of them I don't know how you
some
would
of
actually
them
get
are
them.
like, you got to be like Sting or something.
Yeah, but this one I'd like you to try for the listeners at home. What you want to do, you just kind of like. It's like if you're doing a push-up, but then you flip it upside down.
Yeah,
Yeah, and then
like a reverse plank.
yeah, and then the girl, she's only got one way to get on that thing, but it's reverse cowgirl kind of.
Yeah,
And then once she's kind of like mounted you, then she's then bends forward and grabs your ankles.
yeah, and puts her feet near your hands.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and then you can probably then lower your hips and then raise your hips.
Yeah.
Lower your hips and raise your hips.
yeah,
Or she could go forward and back.
yeah. She could rock back and forth. She
Man,
could do
that's worth a
push-ups
try.
on ya. Yeah, that one is.
That is worth a try,
Yeah.
people. I really do like that. I'm going to give that a go if I can find a right woman.
Yeah. We did that one.
Stand up 101 then.
Stand up 101, yeah.
Okay. So some of the people who listen to our program say, Pete and Johnny, you guys are hilarious comedians. How can I also be a hilarious comedian? And
Has anyone actually said that?
Ike.
Oh, okay.
No.
Yeah.
He's never said that.
Yeah.
But he's probably listening. So
Yeah, he does listen.
yeah, I know. That's what I mean. He would be maybe the only one, but I don't know if he's a fan of either of our work. So let me see here. So what we did was we went on the Reddit and I looked for some setups, and Johnny and I are gonna we both came up with ways to fill in the setups and punchlines.
Mhm.
And we're going to see whose is better. Does that sound good, Johnny?
I think so.
Okay, so
I did the homework on it at least.
Okay,
for
yeah.
the 20 minutes I was here before we started.
yeah, you did homework. Yeah, exactly. We will whip these together, so they're not going to be Oscar winner or whatever.
Yeah.
they're not going to be in our special.
They might be.
The first one, I like my blank, like I like my blank.
And the second one's a punchline.
Yeah, and the punchline. So you want me to go first? You want to go first?
It's up to you.
I can go first on this one.
Yeah.
I like my women like I like my peanut butter, chunky and all over my cock.
That's a good one.
Yeah, you like that one?
I do like that one.
What do you have?
I don't think mine's nearly as good, but mine is I like my tits like I like my hamburgers. Big and juicy.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. But not nearly as good as the chunky part.
Well, why don't you do the next one? Start first.
All right.
So I get 1 point on that.
Yeah, Pete's got 1 point. So the next one is blank is a lot like blank. Second blank is the punch, and then a punchline.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So I put pussy is a lot like chips. You can't have just one.
Oh, I like it, Johnny. I like it. I put stand-up comedy is a lot like sex. After 5 minutes, they tell you to get off. You're putting them to sleep.
Yours are so much better. I feel like you also had more time with these, but
I did have a little bit more time.
Yeah.
I did have a little more time.
yeah.
Okay.
So Pete's up 2-0, I think.
Okay. Go to number 3. Yesterday, I was blank. Then I got off the bus.
Do you want me to go?
Do you have to say at the end?
No, I think that's like supposed to be the audience reaction.
Oh, like that. Okay.
Yeah. That's
Okay.
why I did it when
Yeah, this one I think I'm going to lose. So you go first. You
you go first.
okay.
We'll go back and forth.
Yesterday, I was trying to get a picture of my penis to send to my wife just as it ejaculated. Then I got off the bus.
Yeah, yours is better than mine again.
Why? What did you do?
Mine was yesterday I was having horrible diarrhea. Then I got off the bus.
That's good. I like any time you can throw diarrhea into a joke.
Yeah.
Then the next one, I'm just going to give some honorable mentions to these next ones because I did write them.
Yeah. Wait, so did you get the point on that last one?
I'm going to give it to you on that
All
one
right.
because it says diarrhea in it.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Cool.
like diarrhea is funny,
Diarrhea
a funny
point.
word.
Yeah.
I would laugh at diarrhea.
Yeah.
Mine's too wordy. The next one, Johnny couldn't write it because you know what? It's not in his personality. And this is something that isn't really a format for writing a joke, but it's kind of a formula that some young comics will use.
To their dismay.
Yeah, and it'll get them nowhere. But it's like this one is like women are bitches, and then some angry misogynistic rant with no punchline.
Yeah.
All right. So this is what I wrote: women are bitches. Come on, fellas. Am I right? They wouldn't be so lippy if they'd let us keep hitting them. Right? Like, I mean, that's terrible
hilarious.
shit. You know, like no one would like pay you to go see that sort of stuff.
No.
Another way you could try to get into comedy in the wrong way is to like take some sort of a group, like an ethnicity.
Yep.
And treat them all as one thing, like say like the blank people are crazy, and then go on some angry racist rant with no punchline.
Yep.
Right. So I took this as a challenge because I thought we both had to write these. So I had to pick a.
You told me I didn't.
Yeah, but I did. Before I told you didn't have to, I already had done it. So I just did it because I thought I had to. I didn't do it because I'm trying to make a joke about this group of people. I want this group of people to know this before I make the joke. The joke I wrote was, Inuit people are crazy. I hope global warming melts your homes and makes you build a regular house. It's just angry.
It is just angry, but like it still kind of has the punchline: the build a regular house.
Yeah. I guess so. And you didn't do the next one either, right? The my poop one or the my dick? I wrote so many.
I just couldn't think of anything for it.
This one's really kind of gross.
Yeah.
My poop is so full of blood. One time I took a shit and looked back and thought I saw a skinned rabbit in the toilet. Oh, damn it. It's gross. It made me write that.
It made me.
Okay, we got 2 more for the competition.
Yeah. It's 2-1 for you right now.
Yeah, it's your turn.
My turn to go first. All right. Oh, fuck. This is a long one.
Oh, yeah. This is like the my blank is a blank. The other day,
they
punchline.
blank.
Yeah.
And then, so the options for the first blank are husband, wife, parents, or doctor. Second blank is lazy, slob, shrew, bad parent, bad doctor. Seems very wordy on some of those. Yeah, but I went with my doctor is a lazy slob. The other day he prescribed me a book called The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. Is he trying to tell me something?
I'm going to give you this one already before I read mine because mine's completely stolen, I think. My doctor, Vinny Boo Bots, is a bad doctor. The other day, my doctor is a bad doctor. The other day, he said I was way too fat. I said I wanted a second opinion. He said, okay, you're ugly too. That's just an old Dangerfield joke. Yeah. So I lose it for stealing. Yeah. So 2-2, Johnny.
Mm-hmm. Also a lesson out there for people wanting to do comedy. Don't steal jokes.
Don't do it. I know that's Dangerfield's joke.
Yeah.
Come on. Okay. So is it me to go first this time?
Yeah. And you're going to win this because my last one's not good.
I don't know about mine either. The format for this one is I'm a bad blank. The other day I blank, and then the punchline.
See, I thought that blank was supposed to be the punchline, so that's why I think mine is shit.
Oh yeah, I did this. I'm a bad golfer. The other day I had so many strokes, I tuckered myself out before I even got my first club out.
I like that. I feel like I've heard a similar joke to that before.
Yeah, it's about jerking off.
Yeah.
And like jerking off at the golf course.
Yeah, well, jerking off being like the strokes in golf. Yeah.
Well, it's not that original. I told you. Yeah.
Mine's no good. Mine's a bad pun that says, I'm a bad comedian. The other day I punched a line.
You punched a line?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's bad.
I know. It's horrible.
Yeah, that sucks that we ended on that one for both of us because I have to take the victory in this.
Yeah, I know.
And it was It was a bad joke.
But hey, at least
So
I got
let's
2
do a
points.
little palate cleanser
Yes, please.
because I didn't like the way that ended.
No, me
And
either.
so let's get into some more jokes. And this time we'll do a little Dutch Hall news. Eh?
Let's do a little Dutch Hall news.
It's the Dutch Hall news. It's the Dutch Hall news. How's it go?
I don't know.
Dude, it's the Dutch Hall news. Anyways, guys, welcome to the Dutch Hall news. In today's news, a lactose intolerant realtor, a Canadian real estate agent, has to pay a $15,000 fine because he was caught drinking milk straight from the carton at the seller's home. Good thing there were no cameras in the bathroom. They wouldn't want to see what he did with their toothbrush. Put it up their ass, Johnny. You put it up his ass.
Yeah.
That's what that insinuates.
Yeah.
We have to work on the setup punchlines with this. So like when I do the setup, you have to do like an Ed McMahon. So like,
Oh,
you
and
know
hit
what I
the
mean? So
punchline?
like we'll do that same joke again.
Yeah.
So you just have to be like straight. You have to say like straight from the carton at the seller's home. Okay, ready? A Canadian real estate agent has to pay $15,000, a $15,000 fine because he got caught drinking milk straight from the carton at the seller's home.
Thank God he wasn't in the bathroom. Or thank God.
No. Then you just go straight from the seller's home.
Straight from the seller's home.
You just repeat it or something. You're just
Oh.
doing something to punch it up, right? And then you go like, remember that? Like, all right, wait, we'll try for this next one with this next joke.
All right.
When I say 100 feet of water, all you have to do is go 100 feet of water,
All right.
like that. Okay, let's see. Maybe it won't work. Underwater driver, not diver. We want to be very clear. A team of 30 people managed to drive a Land Cruiser called Mud Crab almost 4.3 miles underneath 100 feet of water.
100 feet of water.
That's right, Johnny. 100 feet of water.
Holy.
Yeah, see, they were selling it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can act.
Then they aren't really sure what happened to them. I'm sure they're fine.
Yeah, I'm sure they're fine.
Yeah. And the next story, Gwyneth Paltrow wants you to stay in her Monte Cristo, or I think it's Montecito guest house. For real, she listed it on Airbnb. She listed her Montecito guest house.
Her Montecito guest house.
That's right, her Montecito guest house.
I didn't know where I was supposed to jump in on that one.
Yeah, that was good.
Okay.
Yeah, the house is stocked with Goop powders, creams, and pills. You know Goop?
No.
That's a Gwyneth Paltrow's skincare line.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, or a living well line or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, Gwyneth Paltrow's a line of these beauty products and stuff called Goop. You know, so she listed her Montecito house on Airbnb, and all her home is stocked with Goop powders, creams, and pills. It's nice that there's a place that you can stay that actually gives you Goop. Normally, the only Goop I find at a hotel is what the previous visitors left on the curtains, remote control, and bedspreads that are never washed. Wow.
Ew.
Yeah, that joke wasn't good.
No,
Yeah.
I just thought there was more coming.
Beyonce is yeah, that's what.
Yeah.
That's a good sign. It's not good. Beyonce is selling listening only tickets for her Renaissance tour.
Listening only tickets.
That's right, Johnny. The seats are behind the stage, so you can't really see the set or the dancing. But they only cost $157 compared to the $900.
$900?
$900 that regular U.S. ticket fans have, like that's what regular fans have to pay. $900. Yeah. Can you believe that? $900 for regular seats, and then $157 to sit behind the stage.
Yeah.
You can't even see.
Yeah.
It's nice that Beyonce is giving regular fans the opportunity to hear her perform and watch rich people enjoy it. That's the Dutch Hall News, everybody.
Dutch Hall News.
Dutch Hall News. Dutch Hall News. That's the Dutch Hall News. That's it.
Yeah, I think
We're getting that fucking slogan right down
Yeah.
too. We're gonna have to find
make a soundbite for it.
soundbite for
Yeah.
it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. We're gonna just stop recording because we just nailed that so much.
I know.
And yeah, that's wait, we'll look at the how much we ate up on that. Yeah. So what else do you want to talk about, Johnny? Anything?
I don't know. I mean, we've actually done a lot of things that were pretty fun on this episode. I enjoy doing the Dutch Hall news.
Yeah.
I like my new role in it. The joke thing was fun. Like, it's a good challenge. I think I might actually just keep trying to do that.
Yeah, it's fun, right?
Yeah, just like as a way to work out the muscle of writing jokes and
Yeah,
give yourself a time limit to write, like, fill in some blanks. And
I like it. It makes you think like in jokes, right? Because then you're like looking for even like analogies. If you see like, oh, that looks like a that, or that seems like a that.
yeah,
then,
it puts you in a good mind to be able to write like actual bits, right?
Yeah,
It's like a warm up.
Yeah. There was this one writing class that I signed up for one time. It was a Second City writing class.
Yep.
And it was all like teaching to write for late night.
Oh, okay.
And they just wanted you to submit joke after joke after joke. Like they wanted you to like say, okay, go in and then like for 15 minutes, we want you to write 10 jokes and then it's got to be timed. Like they always put it under a time limit.
Yeah.
So that you had to like force yourself to come
think
up
of something. Yeah.
Yeah. And
even if it's horrible, as I proved with my list.
Yeah, but that is what it is. My cousin Mike wrote song a day. He would say, I got to write a song a day.
Oh, really?
And he goes, 99% of my songs are garbage. He goes, like, but at least I'm,
That's 3 good songs a year.
yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's still 3 good songs a year, and a few years I got an album.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. And that's kind of like
Stand up.
yeah.
Like I've heard that usually for every 20 jokes you write, one of them will be like an A material keeper.
Yeah.
And I mean, for some people it's higher, some people it's lower.
Yeah, I've started revisiting old premises too, like old jokes, and thinking like, wonder if I can make them good.
Yeah, now you have your new experience and skill. And
then, like, I don't think I saw it the same way I did when I wrote it originally. So like, maybe if I give it another shot, something will pop out.
Exactly. Yeah. No, I do the same thing and go through all my old stuff. Whenever I'm struggling to write, I'll just like pick out an old joke and okay, how can I work on this now, kind of thing. And
yeah, it's good for everyone. When you got writer's block, just go into your old piles of garbage. And and then maybe you can like revive something, Even it's good for musicians too, because if you're writing a song and then the song's like
trash,
it's garbage, and then later on you just come back to it and you realize, oh shit, if I just change this one thing, it's fucking kicks ass.
Exactly.
Yeah. So yeah, it's sometimes the idea is just not ready yet. It's not time for it yet.
Well, yeah, sometimes, it's the idea isn't ready yet, or sometimes it's you're not ready yet to present that idea.
Yes. Yeah.
Because like sometimes like shock humor, people will write a bunch of it when they start and it's not working for them. But if they go back to it in a couple years when they're stronger and can deliver it. And
how to work through those, like walk through those raindrops, and not get yourself into trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Because everyone wants to try that stuff. Because everyone wants to be like
Burr.
Yeah, they all want to be like the top edgy guy who handles all the brave material and that. And it's great. I'm the same way. Like I try it, and I've tried it lots of times before I'm ready, and fucking ate shit.
That's the thing, yeah.
And then I those ones, like I know I'm gonna eat shit on those jokes, but it's always worth it,
because it just might happen to work out for you that one time, and
if you can figure it out that you can make this work for like everybody, then you figure it out. Like you've really come up with, like you've done something hard,
That's why I think Jesselnick doesn't get as much praise as he necessarily deserves, because he takes some pretty offside shit a lot of times.
Yeah,
and it's mass appeal.
Yeah, and because it's clearly a joke.
Exactly. Yeah. It's, truly just a setup punchline. Yeah.
And what's funny is because he's such a good writer, and you can see the structure in his joke when he's saying it. like he is able to get away with so much. But if you were to be like a Dave Chappelle kind of comic,
Yep.
where you really disguise your
Comedy as just conversation.
yeah,
Yeah.
then you would come across way more controversial,
Yep.
even though your structure and you're actually doing the art of comedy at a way higher level.
Yeah. You're just
But people, because they won't be able to see they can't
clearness.
see the mechanism like
Yeah.
you can with Jeselnik. You can see the whole mechanism.
Yeah, after 2 jokes, you already know his flow and rhythm basically for the rest of it.
Yeah, and you
Yeah.
know it's about a swerve, and then it's going to be something that's offside.
Yeah.
and it's going to be horrible. You know, like so you know that it's like when you watch Rouse or something like that.
Yeah.
You
You
know-
know if you're easily offended, you're gonna get offended.
Yeah, like Rouse is doing that.
Yeah,
that's his act.
thing, yeah.
And if you start off watching his act and you don't like it, you're not going to start liking it by the end.
No, it's not something that's just gonna win you over.
It's not going to win you over. No, it's just going to keep going badly for you. You know, you can't like fight it. But it is what it is. You know, like
Yeah.
it's its own force. You know, that's why I can't. Those guys get away with it because they're so overt about it. Like
Yep.
like Dice.
And they'll double down on it too.
Yeah, exactly, and they should.
Yeah.
Because that's their bit. Their bit is the commitment to that character.
Exactly.
To that character. You know.
Yeah. Yeah. So they'll like just fully lean into it and
Yeah.
yeah.
There's a couple comics that do that I've worked with that do it real well, but I don't know with a couple of them if it's an act or if it's just who they really are.
Oh yeah, that is a weird line to walk sometimes because
Yeah, because like you swear with the bravado, some of these guys are like that's their act, right? And then you can meet them off stage and you're like, I don't know, I think I might be that.
that might just be who you are.
Yeah. And which is pretty cool. Like, I mean, I wish I could be like that. Like, to be honest, like even on stage, I wish I had more bravado than I do. But like, it's hard to do.
It is, yeah.
You're already asking for so much from the people,
Yeah.
like just to even listen to you, and then you're gonna sit there and be cocky about it. Like, man, that would take balls. You better have some good fucking jokes.
Yeah.
That's like Jeselnik does have good jokes. That's why he can do that.
Exactly, yeah.
If like you go up there and you're just some piss poor comic,
Yeah.
and
Some
you're
guy who's doing his 3rd set ever or something and
but you got Jeselnik's kind of like bravado and stage persona. You are like the
Delusional.
worst. The worst.
yeah, everyone will hate you.
Yeah. Like 9 times out of 10, if anyone acts like Jeselnik on stage, the crowd will hate them.
Yeah.
And then he does it, and
In a way that
because the jokes are good.
yeah.
Then he can do that stuff, and then they know, oh, he's a dick even between his jokes, and then they think that's part of the act too, and they laugh
Yeah.
at that because they wish they could be that much of a dick.
Exactly. Yeah, he says the things people wish they could say sometimes.
Yeah. And I know that's fucking great.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So I think he's very underrated because
Yeah.
like people who don't know comedy a lot of times don't know who Jeselnik is, right?
Yeah.
Like we all know who he is.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like I was talking to people last night and it came up. They were like, oh, like who's like the best joke writer kind of thing or something. And my buddy said Jeselnik
Yeah.
because he's like a huge fan of his and no one else in the room knew who that was.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's sad because I think your buddy's right.
That's what I mean. I think he is
Yeah.
definitely up there. Like
For just precise
straight up,
jokes.
like, yeah.
Like, yeah, I don't know. It'd be
I don't know of
pretty tough.
anyone. Yeah.
The guy who's got the most crafted jokes, in my opinion, is Dave Attell
Oh, yeah.
because he never stops.
No.
And he just keeps playing with it,
Mm-hmm.
And I love that. I love that about him because I love his jokes so much.
Yeah.
And I'd love that as a comedian, doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, not like just keep working on my old jokes.
And just make them as good as they can be.
Yeah. And they're never really done.
No.
And like, I know eventually you're supposed to like put them to rest or whatever, but they're never really done. You could tell those jokes for fucking ever, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. Unless it's like a topical thing.
Yeah, which I don't write those.
No, I don't either. Because I don't want to write something, spend time working it out, and then in 2 weeks,
Yeah.
nobody gives a fuck anymore.
It's like crowd work. Topical jokes are just like crowd work. It's just for the socials.
Clip, yeah.
Yeah. You give them up just for the socials, and then if you're giving up your act on socials, I don't know what you're thinking, man.
Yeah, I don't understand it. Like, if I did, like, maybe get a good crowd work clip or something, I'd post it. But, like, I don't get posting your bits.
Me
and
neither.
Then people come see you, and you're still doing that bit.
Yeah.
Like, if it's a bit you're going to retire, go for it.
Go for it. Yeah, that's exactly it. Like, if it's on an album that you've released.
Yeah. If it's already out there, then.
Yeah, then show the clip of it. But if you're going to show you at a club telling what is most likely going to be an inferior version of your joke versus the recorded version, and I don't know, you're selling yourself with what you put out there. And that's the thing. We're no better if we're putting out crowd work and a topical joke that we tell once or twice, you know? And then,
well, see, I think that's the only thing to do with it, though. Like, it's a nice exercise to, write something like that, see if it works. I don't do it, but I do see some value in it.
Yeah.
I've been thinking that I should start doing it.
Yeah.
Like, even just a little bit here and there, right? Like, write something topical, do it once or twice. Yeah, and then take a clip of it if it works and post it just as this is what you can expect if you come see me do comedy.
Yeah, but I'm saying that'll be a worse joke than like the one that you've been telling for 2 years.
No, for sure. But what I'm saying is that might get some people to come out and see you for who you are as a comedian.
Yeah.
And then they'll hear those better jokes in person.
Yeah.
Right?
But that's what I'm afraid of is like when I'm putting out something that isn't my material.
Yeah, is that how they're going to judge you?
Yeah, then they're going to see me. Why would I go see that guy? They're not going to see how good I am,
Yeah.
So that's kind of always with the balancing act of knowing, like, well, how am I supposed to promote myself? I don't want to put out my best jokes, but I don't want to, like, I also don't want to, like, put out my the stuff that's just coming off the top of my head.
Yeah.
But you're kind of right, though. You're showing crowd work stuff. You're usually getting a feel for what it's like to hang out with me for the hour.
Yeah.
Like
you kind of get an idea of who you are and how your brain works. And then.
Yeah. And they're like, oh, at least this guy seems fun. I'll go out and see him. You know?
Like whenever I see a crowd work clip, my first thought is not, oh, this is the best they can do. It's, oh, this guy seems like a douchebag, or, oh, this guy actually seems like he would be funny to watch on stage. So,
yeah. He looks like it would be a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good. I'm glad we talked about that actually, because I'm trying to put together like a sizzle reel and of like
some of your like big hits and
and I'm like I don't want to give it away, but so I know there's a couple tricks to just you don't put in the whole joke or anything. You just kind of like throw in like the odd punchy word or something. And then
just a fucking minute-long video of just you diarrhea in a bunch of different sets.
It's just like shooting cocks out my ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Actually, that one might work because I would get people like, "What is he talking about? I want to hear the rest of this."
Yeah, I know. It's sometimes if you just throw in the punchline and people are like, "What is he even going to say?"
Yeah.
What is he even talking about? That he's going to that he ends with that. Yeah. That's what's fun with that one Chappelle special where he says at the very beginning of the special what his punchline.
Oh yeah,
for the end, and then he works his way to it, and then it makes sense at the end. Fucking, that's just him showing off.
Oh yeah, that's just
and but I mean that's so cool. To be able to call it like that and get the laugh, because like when you're saying like I'm gonna have a callback at the end, and it's gonna be this, and then
you're giving away the joke before you even like set it up or anything, and then it still ends up working in the end.
That should kill it.
It should, honestly.
But, he's doing it where he's like, it's like a magician or like a one of those like trick shooters. Like that would be like I'm gonna like shoot the apple off my wife's head, but I'm not just gonna shoot the apple off my wife's head. I'm gonna do it blindfolded, right? That's what that's like. It's crazy, but it's pretty awesome.
It is, yeah.
Even just a regular callback is
a gift.
Yeah, it's just so awesome. It's so awesome when you get a callback, and the crowd loves it. The crowd's just tickled by a callback.
Well, as long as it was a callback to a good joke, too. Like, the first joke has to be good, and then the second joke has to be good. And then, you have to be able to call it back, because if it's not good, they're not going to remember it, I feel. Set.
Yeah. That's the what. Yeah. No, you're right.
I'm enjoying this comedy talk, though.
I know, not Jen. Our
No,
queen.
I was gonna say I feel like one of our listeners is not going to.
Probably not going to like it.
No, we
No.
apologize.
So you never go away on summer holidays?
No, not really. I've went away I think once,
Yeah.
like on my own kind of thing.
oh yeah.
Well, with an ex, but
oh yeah.
yeah, I went to Cuba.
Oh yeah. But like,
Spent 7 days drunk.
you ever go to the beach?
No, I don't like the beach.
You don't like the
I
beach?
don't like the sun.
Oh really?
I'm basically a vampire at this point.
Oh, you're a real nightclub comic.
Yeah. Well, and if I go in the sun, it burns me like almost instantly. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Tasty. Your Italian didn't come out of you, eh?
No, the German came out in me.
Ugh.
Yeah.
You're the real Aryan, eh?
Exactly. Yeah. That's why I got to keep the hair. Otherwise,
Wow, man.
we'll start talking.
Yeah, well, you'll be safe there in a comedy club, Johnny, and they'll keep you safe.
Exactly. Yeah.
Those fluorescent lights.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, Jen. I know this is not your preference,
No.
but we did.
The first half was normal Dutch Hall.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then we got into stand up talk, and
Yeah.
that-
We at least told you some jokes first.
so that's true.
Yeah. We promise to do it again.
Yep.
That's it, John.
That's
it. That's our whole show.
All
I
right.
think if you guys would like to, if you would like to give us some feedback, please do so at thedutchhall@gmail.com. Or if you'd like to, you can go to Dutch Hall on Instagram and TikTok and all that bullshit. Please, like, if you go on our YouTube channel and give us a subscribe on there.
Yep.
We're trying to get to 1,000 so we can get some money,
Yeah.
right? And we're
And
on
you don't even have to give us money to do that. You just got to click a button. So
click a button. Yeah, click that button. It helps us. We need to get 1,000, and we don't have that. We have like a quarter of that. So come on now.
yep.
Come on now. I know you're watching. There's like if only 1.8% of the people that watch our videos
Yep.
subscribe.
Then
If we got even 20% of them to do it,
yep.
we would have way more than enough.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, than what we needed to get money. So that's all I'm asking for. You know, come on, guys, help a brother out. You know. And that's it, people. What I want you to do is be nice to each other and do something kind for your neighbor.
Yep.
And you know what? Just think of something that someone's doing that's bugging you, and why don't you just forgive that person for no reason at all?
Yeah.
No reason at all, and see how that makes you feel. And that's one of the homework for the Dutch Hall listeners.
Yeah.
Try all that stuff and see how it makes you feel. I just wanted to leave you with that. Johnny, thanks for coming in. Thanks
Oh, not a
for
problem,
being a great director who did fuck all.
Yep.
You didn't even give me a beer this time.
You didn't say you needed one.
I'll have one during the theme song as we go out.
All right. Sounds good. So will I.
Oh, excellent. Well, thank you very much for watching. Until next week, we'll
Thank
see
you,
you,
guys.
NT. See you next Thursday. Let's hit it. So I said, if she's got big tits, show them off.